What I would think would happen and what I would hope to happen is two different things.
Quebec Premier François Legault continues to ask the federal government to better distribute asylum seekers throughout the country and pay the province back $1 billion for welcoming them. This ahead of a planned meeting to discuss immigration with Prime Minister Trudeau in Quebec City on Monday. Legault also wants a say in the selection of temporary foreign workers and for French language skills to be taken into account when it comes to asylum seekers. Frantz Andre from la Comité d'Action des Personnes Sans Statut says he's cautiously optimistic.
Would they agree on the $1 billion that Mr. Legault would be asking? I doubt it. But we would hope that you could embrace more of the federal immigration programs. Ontario is willing to hear what the federal is willing to give to Mr. Legault, and they will follow suit. So if Mr. Legault Trudeau is really willing to give $1 billion, you can imagine what Ontario and other provinces will be asking. That would cost us billions of dollars for the entire country.
Trudeau and Legault previously met to discuss immigration on March 15th, as the Quebec Premier says the roughly 560,000 temporary immigrants in the province has put pressure on public services.
Asylum seekers, yes, I agree, maybe to bring them to other provinces, but when they're here, they're contributing to the economy. And I do understand there was issues with the health and education. It's a lot of pressure, but those pressures were there before.
Legault also says immigrants and asylum seekers could pose a challenge for the future of the French language, particularly in Montreal.
This is the federal government obligation to give the work permit as soon as possible so people can integrate the workforce. And French often will be learned on the workforce because a lot of the organization that teaches French, they don't have all the tools, and it takes a long time to go to courses and learn it. But when you're working, very quickly you engage and you learn French.
Frantz cautions against the politicization of immigration issues.
65% of the Quebecers are almost anti-immigration. So he's using that in a way to regain popularity. And what happened in the spring with the strikes in the health department, with the education department, he lost a lot of credibility within his electorate. Do you want to have, companies here who's going to go bankrupt, by cutting temporary workers? That's not going to happen. But he's using that, as a bargaining power. So I don't think they will meet an agreement as for the reduction.
In Montreal, Anastasia Dextrene, City News.